Hey, what's up, everybody? Reggie Kimball, Stickman #1, coming to you from the brand new Stickman Studios. So happy to be recording today, and so happy to be showing you some clips, a few minutes of a great event that Steve, the Smoke Dog, and I had a chance to participate in down in Savannah, Georgia, at the annual Georgia State Bar Conference. We had a great time. So check it out, and then don't forget, though, while you're checking it out, please support the Law to Ash subscription service. That's how we keep making this dope content for you. And go to Flaviar.com and check out our sip package. Unbelievable, great whiskeys from all around the world. Use code PUFF6 at either puffsipchat.com for your Law to Ash subscription or Flaviar.com for your sip subscription. You got to get your puff and sip on. The chat, well, that's on you. And just remember, there's Cigar Podcast, and then there's Puff Sip Chat. Check us out, Georgia State Annual Bar Conference. Here we go. Cheers. Each year, the Georgia State Bar Annual Conference brings together legal professionals from all corners of the state, fostering collaboration, knowledge sharing. We focus on capturing the essence of this event by featuring insightful discussions, thought-provoking interviews, and de-emphasize a little bit of the puff and sip. We really want to hear what the men and women of the Georgia State Bar had to say. Again, and this is special. It ain't special because he on the show. It's not special because he on the show. It's special because I usually have a cigar smoker on my show. This man is not a cigar smoker. And I tried on the show. I have tried. But I can't think of a better person to make an exception for. I appreciate it. Because I love what you do, and I thank you for what you do.
I'm Mawuli Davis. I'm an attorney. I'm one of the partners at the Davis Bozeman Johnson Law Firm. We're here in Savannah at the State Bar Conference, and we're doing this day party, a school days day party. So we're just enjoying ourselves, just connecting and building, networking with young and old lawyers, and some of us who are in between.
Brother, good to see you.
Man, good to see you.
Thank you for having us. Let me tell you, last night was absolutely phenomenal. This is my first time. This is our very first time, the Puff Sip Chat team coming down and being a part of the Georgia Bar Annual Conference. And last night specifically, there was us. Indeed. In the building. Indeed. Represented in a very powerful way. Man. Congratulations and thank you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You all helped create an ambiance and just a vibe that allowed us to just relax. The intensity of the practice of law can have folks just stressed, and when we get together like we do, every state bar, we try to at least gather the African-American members of the bar together and play cards, bid, whist, spades. Hey. They even had a taboo, right?
Dude, I'm that guy who grew up in a black family, obviously, and everybody played cards, but I never learned how to play. Hey. I'm that one guy that never learned how to play.
But look, they created a space for you with the taboo, because everybody can play taboo.
Everybody can play taboo.
So it was cool. It was cool. But the whole vibe and the whole premise is that years ago, Judge Barbara Harris and Judge Jack Ruffin, these are lawyers who started gathering at the state bar black lawyers to play bid whist. Just like, hey, here's
So this is a
long-standing tradition, and our firm, Davis Bozeman Johnson, is proud to continue the tradition. So we didn't start it. We just, kind of given a baton to say, hey, kind of keep it going. But it's really the bar organizations, the Gate City Bar Association, GABWA, which is the Georgia Association of Black Women Attorneys. I call them the GABWA Mafia because them sisters deep.
They don't play.
No, they deep. Then the DeKalb Lawyers Association, GQuad, the Georgia Alliance for African American Attorneys, which has a deep history, all coming together just to say, hey, man, we here. We should support each other. We need to network, and we need to continue to mentor. And so last night, y'all, that's what y'all were part of.
We got to witness it first. The thing that resonated the most with me in that Saturday Night Spades tournament, when they took a moment to address one another, is that they really talked about giving back and participation in the legal process. There's one thing to be a lawyer, but it's a whole nother thing to actually participate.
On behalf of the State Bar, because I am the secretary, thank y'all for being here. Showing up is 80%.
Yeah.
It's 80%. And You all have been showing up a long time, and this firm's been showing up. Davis, Bozeman, Johnson. Thank them. They've been showing up a long time. And every year the numbers get greater. Thank y'all for doing that.
I just want to thank all of you all for investing in us. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep being excellent. We're making inroads, and we recognize the value of diversity for all of us.
So from the bottom of my heart, if you don't show up and commit to doing something, don't complain. When you show up, amazing things happen. Change happens. I was moved by the CLE today.
What did black lawyers and judges do in 2023 in the interest of black people? Right?
Yes.
What do we do? How do we serve? How do we blaze away? How do we not compromise? How do we move to the level of courage? And so for those beautiful ones, not yet born, we pour for them. Yeah. To say Yeah, but you all contributed to it. You know what I mean?
And we enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
It was a vibe was serious.
Yeah.
And tonight gonna be even better, I heard.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be cool. Tonight's gonna be cool. So today we're doing, a little day party here in Savannah with some of those same folks. Just continue to build. Our belief is this: our success is totally attainable within the community, and we just have to be in relationship with each other. We can't be, it's just the whole reason that you sip, right? You puff, sip, and chat.
That's right.
So you can build.
How'd you like that? My man, Mawuli Davis, absolutely incredible brother. Had such a great time chopping up with you. He introduced me to Christopher Twyman, my brother Chris Twyman. Chris Twyman, who happens to be the treasurer of the State Bar of Georgia, took a few minutes to hang out with us and check this clip out.
My name is Chris Twyman. I am the treasurer of the State Bar of Georgia and will be the first African-American male president of the State Bar of Georgia in 2 years. I am the managing partner of Cox Byington Twyman. It's a law firm in Rome, Georgia, full-service firm, and I practice in litigation, civil and criminal, in both state and federal court. Over the years, we've seen minority participation grow. And that's important because this is everybody's bar. And so all attorneys should be a part of their bar if they want to make a difference. In 1998, there were only 30,000 lawyers in Georgia. I say only because in 2023, there are 53,000 attorneys in Georgia. And one of my colleagues in the State Bar of Georgia, who's very knowledgeable, he said, if you took every attorney who is black in the United States and you put them in the Sanford Stadium at the University of Georgia, we would fill up only 3/4 of the stadium, not even the full stadium. Every black attorney in the United States. And so it's very important that we show up, that we be a part, that we participate. And participation has increased over the last few years. And I'm proud to say that today, the president of the State Bar of Georgia is a Hispanic male. Again, in 2 years, I'll be the first African-American male president. We've had 2 African-American females precede me. And the president-elect of the Young Lawyers Division of the State Bar of Georgia is an African-American male. So we are participating.
For our community, for our people, man.
Brother,
it's just
listen,
beautiful. It's just beautiful.
I appreciate it. And trust y'all, I have tried to do the cigars. I end up choking a little bit, and my wife is like, nah, don't come in the crib smelling. So, it's not but I will continue wherever our folk are. If we puffing, sipping, chatting, I want to be in that space because that's where the power is. The power is with our people. And knowing and hearing, what brothers and sisters are going through, it informs us on how we need to move, and so that's what it is.
And
so
we get in some deep conversations in the cigar lounges around Atlanta, and I'm in Tampa now, but I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Get a lot of deep conversations, but your perspective is so unique, so I would invite you to hang out with us anytime.
Oh, bro, I'm down. I want to hear.
Maybe you could do the sip part at least.
Oh yeah,
I know you got the conversation down
I can do the sip part. I can't do it in these letters today, but I normally can do the sip part, and I do that pretty good. Coming from the south side of Chicago, we know how to sip.
Okay.
So I'm Damon Elmore. I work as the executive director of the State Bar of Georgia. in Atlanta, but I am from Savannah, Georgia. So I essentially run or manage the day-to-day operations of the organization.
Okay.
And State Bar's got 55,000 lawyers all over Georgia. That's all categories. About 42,000 of them are active. And our primary purpose is really twofold. So we are responsible for lawyer regulation and lawyer discipline.
Okay.
And then we're also responsible for providing services to our members to help them with their practice or their business or to just be good lawyers.
Okay.
Our mission is to also includes a prong about protecting the public. And I think that we accomplish that by making sure good lawyers are out there and then also making sure that they're equipped to do the stuff that we need to do.
Okay.
So the governing body really's got some volunteer leaders and a big board. I'm just the paid person that gets everything, keeps it operating. And we've got 102 people on staff.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big organization from that standpoint. And 3 offices across the state. So Atlanta's our main office, but we even have an office here in Savannah.
Okay.
And an office in Tifton to help those members too.
Okay. Executive director. That's a big deal, brother.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a big deal. And since 21, right?
21. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And is that an elected role?
Kinda, yeah. So the Board of Governors elected me to the position, and I get reelected every year to serve the role. And in fact, today, before the taping, they reelected me again.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
Congratulations. It's awesome. Look at this, man. Making things happen.
It's always dicey, man. You just never know. But I'm grateful for that opportunity, and really, it's a testament to the work that the whole team does. Because we've got a lot of smart people that have been there for a long time that really do good work that help it out. So.
Okay. All right.
And so, man, again, we're grateful because anytime we see African American, Black entrepreneurs who have a vision to say, hey, I enjoy what I do and I want to put it together into a business. That's the imagination that has been beaten out of so many of our people.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Where we just kind of have been reduced to just being in the box that other folks want us to be in, but y'all breaking out the box.
We try. And I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said. And what makes it also so cool about what I'm gonna pat myself on the back and Steve here on the back is that we were 2 separate companies. People always like to say we can't work together. We were 2 completely separate businesses who merged into one now.
That's
something. You don't see that often.
Hey, that's Davis, Bozeman, Johnson, right? So we've been Davis, Bozeman. We were founded in 2007. Myself, my law partner, my very first law partner, Rob Bozeman. We met our first day at Georgia State College of Law. Did one of those black men nods from across the room, like, "Hey, I see you, bro."
I see you, yeah.
And then we met up and we built from there, and eventually became partners in 2007. And then 3 years ago, Francis Johnson, who we saw as a freedom fighter here in South Georgia, we're like, all right, let's do this together. Open up the Savannah office. He continues with the Statesboro office, and of course, we have the Decatur office in Atlanta Metro. And so it's that same thing. We gotta all collaborate.
Yes.
It's not compete.
It's not about competition.
It's collaborate.
It's co-opetition, as I always like to say.
I like that.
Co-opetition.
No doubt. No doubt. And that's going to make us stronger. And what we realize, and everybody knows, you can't do anything at any high level by yourself. Got to do it with a team.
Yes.
You know, and our people have always known that. And when we get really to our traditions of collaboration, of community, it's a game changer. You know, other folks are on this individualistic piece. That ain't us.
That's not us.
That hadn't been us when we were on the continent. It's not been us in anywhere in the African diaspora. It's always together in community. And that's the beauty of when you all pull people together, you all are manifesting something that is historic and cultural. You know, it's rooted in culture for us to get together and vibe.
That's right.
Yeah, to sit around and
we're not meant to be alone.
No,
we're not
no
meant
doubt.
to be alone.
No
we're
doubt.
Not to have success alone. We're
Indeed.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
So thank you, brother. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to go just open invitation anytime you need the Puff Sip Chat team, because we have a small but mighty following. We have about 10,000 faithful subscribers when you combine what we do on Instagram, on YouTube and all that. We have about 10,000 faithful subscribers, and they're a small but mighty audience. And I always watch what you're doing in the community and the people you represent. If you ever need to just somebody, hey, just help get the word out.
Oh,
what's going
man.
on. Call the Puff Sip Chat,
Indeed.
and we are down for that. We are down
Indeed,
to stuff.
indeed. Look, here's the thing. There are cases that are happening every day, you know, tragedies and trauma that happen to Black folk that we have to have amplified, right? We have to be able to tell our story.
That's right.
This is an independent media platform that allows the story to get told.
That's right.
And it's directly to the people
No filters.
without filters.
No filters.
Not,
No filters.
you know, most of the time I'm in the middle of breaking it down and then my 20 seconds is up. And they do something else on the news.
That's right.
Here, we can really talk to our people and tell our folk, please, we got to be looking for each other, checking for each other. This system has been built on brutalizing us, and it continues, and it's become ritualistic. You know, this craving for Black bodies and Black blood in terms of policing, jobs, just how we're dealt with. And so let's just keep building, keep working together. And as things come up, we definitely going to reach because we need help.
Okay.
We want to, matter of fact, we have to see, we'd love for y'all to come out to the Pan-African Festival, one of our organizations,
Say less.
Beacon Hill Black Alliance for Human
Say
Rights.
less. We're in that
August 19th.
Oh.
We're going to be in the city of Decatur, downtown Decatur, on the square. We want y'all to come out, want the followers to come out. We're going to have hip hop. You know, it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop. We're going to have Afro beats, reggae, calypso, you name it. We just want people of African descent come together. That's why we say Pan. That's all African people. And all of us, those are our origins. Let's link up. So,
hey, so guess what? We're going to be there too.
There it is.
We're going to be there. Hey, Mawuli Davis.
Appreciate you, brother.
Reggie Kimball with the Puff Sip Chat down in Savannah, GA at the 2023 annual Georgia State Bar Conference, right?
State Bar Conference.
And this man is incredible. So inspiring, brother. Thank
Appreciate you, brother. Thank y'all, man. Thank you, the whole team, the whole company. This is a blessing.
All right.
Indeed.
And just in case you don't remember, there's Cigar Podcast, and then there's Puff Sip Chat. Until next time, peace.